Hello everybody, it's Noob Mister here with a news update on the current happenings in the world of me. So, on with the very obvious thing that you no doubt saw in the title of this video. You remember that job that I told you about a couple of months ago? Well, I lost it.
Ah, suck!
Yeah, I know. It's no real big surprises there. Big time YouTuber loses his job, etc. Well, I don't know. I suppose not. Maybe. I don't know. I don't even know really what I'm talking about anymore. But needless to say I was basically let go of the job because I wasn't meeting the quotas that they were expecting me to, and yeah, that's basically it. There wasn't anything bad or, you know, there wasn't any ill feelings or anything. It was just the job wasn't right for me. So yeah, we're back to doing YouTube stuff again, at least until I can find, I don't know, maybe a part-time position just to at least shore up my income with the YouTube stuff that I'm doing. With regards to YouTube stuff, there is going to be a bit of a change in the way that I do content now. Given the fact that I want to try and go full steam ahead with this, it does mean that I'm going to need to try and focus my attention a bit more on specific types of content. I get the feeling I probably said this before at some point, and I probably have, but this time I actually mean it. I really do mean we are going to have a focus on stuff. We have a plan. I have a cunning plan, my lord. Not that many of you probably ever watched Blackadder, but whatever. The plan is at the moment as thus. I am going to try and at least get an SFM animation done once a week. Like I said, it's a plan. I don't know whether it's going to succeed or not, but we can but try, It is primarily going to be me doing sort of funny compilations of previous gameplay footage stuff, because I really do enjoy doing those kinds of things. They're fun. And before anybody else says anything, yes, I will be doing Search for Mangle episode 2. It's just I have a few other animations I need to get done first. Those are more important. These are effectively things I owe people. You know, for being awesome. Like you could too. And my phone keeps buzzing because I posted something on Twitter and a lot of people agree with me. I will also be doing another sort of compilation gameplay related stuff as well. Probably with Mike Set because, well, that last video seemed to be generally well received. Sort of. Kinda. I mean, I know from like the other day it told me that I've net lost 10 subscribers on that video since posting it, but what can you do? People are still watching it, so I assume they still like it. Whatever. With regards to content related stuff, I have changed YouTube networks again. Yeah, seems to be a thing with me. You probably may remember from, like, ages ago, or from those people who actually bothered to even watch the video, that I joined a network called Power TV. Well, I backed out of the contract with them a couple of months ago. It was, like, back in August or September or sometime like that, because they basically promised me a load of stuff and then didn't deliver. So I sent them like 19 emails going, "Oi, where's this stuff you promised me?" and got no response. And then, would you believe, cheeky bastards, I try to unlink with them and they turn around and go, "Oh, we've heard you trying to unlink with us. Do you want to go talk it through with us and tell us what it was that we could do better?" I'm just like, no. You didn't give me what I wanted or what you promised me, and I'm out. I'm gone. Goodbye. It is a mystery we shall take to our graves then. Goodbye. But yeah, that basically happened, and then I went back to Curse for a little while. And then, about a month ago, I was then approached by another network called Ritual Network. Some of you may find that name familiar, because that is the same network that I Hate Everything is partnered with. And I am now officially partnered with them. They have promised me a lot of things, and I am hoping that they deliver on those. because I have a really good feeling about these guys. And I really hope this works this time around. Because, unlike my previous 2 networks, they've actually promised to handle merchandising, which is interesting. The only thing at the moment is that I don't know what to merchandise. I mean, I could put my logo on a shirt, assuming anybody would, I don't know, want to buy that. Although, admittedly, I think if I did that, Space might get a bit upset, because he apparently doesn't like the way he drew my newer icons, so... I don't know, maybe we could put butt muffins on a shirt or something. You know, when I said the whole thing during that fake Friendly Foxy 4 video. And just to reiterate, yes, that video was a fake. It wasn't the real one. Come on, guys, there is no 5. The 4th one is technically Search for Mangle. And that's been up there for about 3 or 4 months now. Pay attention! Anyway, so yeah, even though I want to do merchandise, I don't really know what I'm gonna do for it at the moment. I'll just have to try and come up with something in the new year, I suppose. One thing I definitely want to do is do plushies, because I just have a thing with plushies. I don't own very many, or any at all, to be perfectly honest, but I want to do plushies of my characters, but not the way that they're designed at the moment. There's too many copyright grounds to go through on that, and I don't want the hassle, so I'm potentially going to be redesigning these characters. I'm currently getting an SFM model made of my Fursona, so that will be the chief replacement, at least for the Guilmon. For the other 2 girls, though, I'm currently trying to get, or try and come up with some new designs for them, and maybe get some reference sheets done, and then, I don't know, make SFM models, and then we can have plushies! So, yeah, that's a thing. What else is on the list of things to talk about? Yes, Patreon! I was actually considering shutting that down, but I've changed my mind about that. I'm gonna leave it open, and, you know, if you want to pledge to it, then go right ahead. The only difference now is that I am not doing Patreon-only images, mostly because I don't feel like the way I do images is really up to, you know, up to scratch, or they're really good enough to put on Patreon behind what I suppose most people would consider a paywall. And on top of that, I started getting a load of fraudulent pledges coming through the moment I started doing that, so yeah, I really don't want to go down that route, to be perfectly honest. I will still keep posting any Patreon reward images and animation previews up there, but just no Patreon-only images now. That's not happening. And if I start getting any more fraudulent payments, then I will have to start going down the route of making people pay up front. I don't want to do it, but yeah, kind of, people are just forcing my hand at the moment. That's just kind of how it is. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. The only thing other things I would say is that if you want to keep up to date with me socially, I would strongly recommend following me on Twitter, because I don't really use my Facebook all that much. I'm more active on Twitter these days. I've got a Discord server, which I will leave a link to in the description. You can come and join that. It's totally free to join. You don't need to be a patron or anything. You can just join, come and find where I hang out, and pester me about Friendly Foxy, but if you do, don't be too surprised if I start getting snippy with you, because I'm already starting to get with people who are asking me on videos that have nothing to do with Friendly Foxy. But yeah, come and join in, be sociable, join what very little community I have. And lastly, in terms of streaming on certain gaming sites, because apparently YouTube is demonetizing people if you so much as even mention that site's name in a video, I'm not really sure if I'm going to bring those back again, or at least not for the next couple of weeks, because, you know, it's nearly Christmas and New Year and so forth, so people are obviously going to be busy, and probably not really going to be much point in doing them for the time being. I'll likely start them up again in the new year, but that depends on what happens with regards to the job front, if I find anything, and other factors, so yeah, that is basically the long and short and everything. Apologies for not getting any sort of Halloween or Christmas related videos out this year. I was just too caught up with my job. It was just pretty much taking up all of my free time, and any time that I did have, I just wanted as me time because I was exhausted by the end of the week. So yeah, apologies for the very long gap in content, but hopefully that should be fixed and we should be back to normal services again until, yeah, like I said, find another job. But anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you have a great Christmas, and if I don't see you before then, a great New Year as well. So, thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you again next time.